Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am doing another video on Canva. If you haven't seen my last two posts, I am doing a complete series on how I use Canva, and I also talk about what Canva is used for, how I use it, also doing some quick tutorials, like under 10-minute videos on tutorials on creating a particular invitation or anything of that nature. So I'm kind of going through that process right now. But today I actually wanted to show you exactly how I use Canva, some of my work that's floating out there in social media land, and jump right into the video. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've been able to create using Canva. So first and foremost, my biggest purpose of using Canva is by far creating event-based flyers. And as you know, if you have never created a flyer or done an event, or even if you think about birthday invitation, for example, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to come up with a design. So Canva really gives you a great head start with a lot of this, and you can really tweak it and modify it and make an invitation or event flyer your own without really breaking the budget. Again, Canva is completely free. All you need is a login, but overall, it's a lifesaver. So here is one particular event that I had hosted a few months back, but it was an event to support and create awareness around Rare Disease Day, and it was done here locally in Las Vegas at a fabulous restaurant called Truffles and Bacon, to raise awareness not only for rare disease but also raise funds and fundraise for this organization called Alagille Syndrome Alliance. So this is just an example of one of the flyers that I was able to create for the event. In addition to that, I do a lot of work with an organization or a community group called 411 Mamas, and so I've done a lot of their event flyers recently, so I'm going to just kind of walk you through here. So one of the events we did was for a beautiful influencer. She goes by Hey It's Anna Banana here on Instagram. So we did this event here locally at a beautiful boutique in the town square location of Las Vegas, and it's kind of like a shopping district, and there's a little boutique called Park, and so we did an event for her. So this is just kind of a quick sample of the flyer that we did when we were promoting the event. We also partnered with a local nonprofit just to create kind of that awareness and buzz, because we were collecting donations in exchange for providing guests that attended the event raffle tickets so they could win some fabulous prizes. So with that said, we also wanted to ensure, for those that were going to be bringing in donation, we wanted to have kind of a separate flyer outlining all the items that we needed to collect for an organization we supported called Be a Shiro Foundation. So this was just, some of the pieces that I was able to create as part of this event. In addition to that, if you ever visit Formal Mama's Instagram, you'll see some other things that I've worked on, and I'll just kind of quickly point some of those out. I've worked on kind of our takeover template, so we actually started doing a mama takeover. So the template that you see here, which has the 411 Mamas logo, and then just some of the hashtag and kind of the handle of the influencer that we're bringing in, or the mama that we're bringing in to do our takeover. All that, it was designed in Canva to help promote that mama for the day. In addition to that, we also do a lot of sponsor cards. So as we partner with different brands and whatnot, we also do an exclusive sponsor card for them. So this is just the electronic copy. So for Anna's event, we partnered with several different brands that supported the event, and obviously we're very grateful for that, but we want to also make sure when we do these sponsor cards that we're giving them love on Instagram and throughout the social media. So this is just a perfect example of some of the work that you are able to create via Canva. And most recently, one of the events that we did have that I was able to create our post for is a back to school event where we really partnered with a organization called Communities in School of Southern Nevada as part of the back to school event. So this is just kind of a sample of the flyer. So as part of the event, similar to Anna's event, we wanted to make sure we outline all the items that we are collecting for the supply drive. Obviously, you recognize the nonprofit, and then the location and the venue that we held the back to school event at, which was my gym of Henderson. So again, just using Canva, using it to help promote events, and using that as part of our social media. Just because it obviously helps every party involved by really creating a flyer that is stand out and really showcases the brands. And of course, here's another sample of the sponsor card. So for this back to school event, we had several participating sponsors. So moving on, another aspect that I've done on Canva, and there was something kind of separate outside of just kind of this body of work. What I was able to do and work on is really work with some of the social media influencers that are either on Instagram, YouTube, or just various platforms. But this influencer is Anna, Miss Fabulosity, and she won this contest that or giveaway that I was hosting as part of this whole media kit component that I really wanted to promote. So I did have the opportunity to partner and work with a handful of influencers, and Anna happened to be one of them. So this is just kind of a snippet of her media kit that I was able to create for her. So that is just, again, another angle and piece that you're able to do through the Canva site. And last but not least, one of the other components that I also worked on is really supporting another great organization called Joey Promo of Las Vegas. And one of the pieces that I was able to really focus on is really integrating IG story highlights. But of course, when you create IG stories, I wanted to make sure it looked polished. So these are just those highlight templates that you're able to create. So I wanted to create some uniformity there. So this is just a sample of my work. In addition to that, what I've also done on this Instagram site is create little announcements through an Instagram post. So, for example, this is just a countdown to the prom event. Another one is, recognizing Mother's Day. And another one here is recognizing our volunteer training day, which is required as part of the event. So this is a full-fledged prom event for those that are in the Las Vegas and kind of neighboring community that we host annually, and we host it typically at the M Resort. So this is a fabulous organization if you ever come across them. Other than that, this is just a few tidbits and pieces of what I'm able to do using Canva. And as a reminder, Canva is free, and the only way they do charge is if you're adding in certain options to really get more of an upgraded and more advanced feature. And sometimes their templates do cost a few bucks. If you like a particular template that's out there, they may charge you a few dollars, and that typically varies. But overall, it's a wonderful site. It's free, and I encourage anyone that's just wanting to play around and dabble and create anything like this. I would definitely encourage you to kind of poke your nose and definitely use Canva. All right, if you guys found this video helpful, would love to kind of get some feedback through hitting that thumbs up button. Otherwise, definitely leave some comments below if you found the video helpful, or if you have any video requests. I'd love to hear, what other items you want me to do a tutorial on using the Canva site. Otherwise, you can follow me on my social media. All my social media handles are at mydatatips. Otherwise, look forward to catching you guys in my next video. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.